Nearly 1 in 3 U.S. consumers have a credit score below 620. That's according to Experian data. Our next guest is passionate about helping people improve their credit score. They're kicking off a new credit score program that will challenge members to improve their credit score. This segment is sponsored by BayPort Credit Union. Belinda Abuaje is a financial educator, and she joins us with more on how they're helping people improve those credit scores. Belinda, welcome back to HRS.
Thank you so much.
So credit score is a topic that, people don't really want to talk about it.
Yes.
So why is it important? Why does your credit score matter so much?
So we know a lot of people want to improve their financial health, and they just don't know where to start from. We always, preach that your credit score should be the first place you should look at because it affects many aspects of your financial life. And so, and as you said in the beginning, a lot of Americans, 1 in 3, according to Experian data, have a credit score below 620. And a 620 score won't get you much. If it does, it comes with high fees and interest rates.
Yeah, so it's definitely something you want to improve. And for those who have avoided their credit score, what advice do you have for them to get started on improving it?
Don't avoid it. It's not that scary, right? But first and foremost, you need to know what you're working with. You need to know where to start from. So pull your credit report and know what your score is. An easy way for a lot of BayPort members, and a free way, I might add, is credit score. This is housed in your mobile and online banking. Just activate that feature. You have access to your credit report and score. Every 24 hours, it updates, and it has alerts that comes with it as well. And you're also able to file disputes if you find any inaccuracies or errors in your credit report. So find out what's on there and then start working on it.
All right, face that head on.
Yes.
What are some of the main factors that will affect a credit score?
So there's 5 main factors that affect a FICO credit score. The biggest one would be 35% of your score, which is your payment history. So how often do you make payments, on-time payments, I might add, to your creditors? The next chunk, which is 30%, is the amounts that you owe to your lenders. So keeping your debts very low, it's very, very important. And then 15% of your score is the length of credit history. How long have you established credit? So when did you get your first account versus when your newest account was opened? And then the last two, 10% each, would be, new credit. So anytime you do a hard inquiry, that affects your score. And then the last 10% is your credit mix. What types of accounts you have on your profile.
So what's the fastest way to start making an improvement in that score?
So, I know, credit does take time, but I'll tell you one of the surest way to see your score move in the right direction is to make sure you're paying your bills on time by the due date. Now, if you can, it's always a good habit to pay more than the minimum, because the other biggest chunk that I talked about was your debts, the amount that you owe. So if you're paying more than the minimum, you're bringing that amount down, and that will, bring your score up.
Some things you can do right away.
Yes, that you can do right away. Also, don't be too quick to apply for new credit. I know we get tempted anytime we walk into a store. Do you want to apply for this to get this kind of discount? Don't be too quick to say yes, because that could bring down your score. And also, don't be too quick to close out old accounts, because that could be helping your score in general as well.
With the longevity, yeah, good point there. And there's a new credit score program that BayPort is launching this year. What can you tell us about that?
So we don't have all the details out yet, but I'll tell you this: anyone that uses credit score, you activate that feature in your online banking. We want to encourage you and challenge you to improve your score. If we see that significant improvement in your score, we will pay down some of your existing debts. So we don't have the amounts yet, but we will, help a lot of people pay down their debts if you sign up for this new credit score program.
That'll help motivate you. And also, you're helping real quick with financial workshops too. Where can people find more information about that?
On our website, BayPortCU.org, we offer workshops twice a week. You can catch us live on Zoom or on Facebook, which is at BayPort CU. Join me live, ask any questions you have. I'm there to help you. And this is free, of course.
All right, what an incredible resource. We're going to get our viewers all the information they need to know to take advantage of it. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me again.
This segment is sponsored by BayPort Credit Union. Don't forget about the ACT Grant Process Breakfast Panel. It's Wednesday, May 22nd at the Mariners Museum and Park in Newport News. BayPort has locations across Hampton roads. Give them a call. The number is 757-928-8850 or 800-928-8801. Or you can visit them online, BayPortCU.org. You can also follow them on social media at BayPortCU.